Good morning. It is September the 27th, and I'm Mark Williams. I have an insurance agency in Michigan. My office phone number is 248-938-4019. So today's video blog, I'm talking about, I'm chronicling my workouts, and it's something that maybe you can find of interest, or hopefully I can create some workout buddies and you can follow along. I'm just starting this journey. It's a recommitment to working out 6 of 7 days out of the week, and I'm doing a challenging program. It's a program that involves doing your whole body weightlifting, challenging your whole body twice a week, and finally moving up to challenging your whole body 3 times a week. And you can find that workout in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. I'm starting at the beginning, because if you saw some video blogs from last week, I was talking about how I've always worked out. Keeping up with cardio is a different story. It is a different story, but I've always worked out, and after doing some running training, it must be about 3 years ago now, I was doing some steady running training over a summer, and I got starting to get some pretty good mileage in, 12 miles a week, 13 miles a week, working on 5K training. I was pretty slender, but I didn't like what I looked like in the mirror, so I was like, I'm gonna try powerlifting. I'm gonna try some powerlifting. I'm gonna try some strongman training, and I started boosting my calories. I really took to it. I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it more than the running training. Although I do like a good fall trail run. That's a really enjoyable time for me, but that's besides the point. So I got into some powerlifting, some strongman competition training, and I just ate like a horse. And then, my body fat percentage was roughly the same, just a couple weeks ago as it was 3 years ago, but my weight changed. So my muscle mass and my body fat, went up kind of like this, right? They mirrored each other on a graph. If you did data points on a graph, as my weight went up, the body fat and percentage stayed the same. So I felt discouraged after 3 years of that, and I was like, well, something's got to change, and I gotta commit the first thing's got to change is I got to commit myself to working out more days. 3 and 4 days just isn't enough to keep the weight off. Number 2, I gotta challenge myself I gotta find a workout that's plausible, that's gonna fit inside of a 6 day. Because you can't sit there and you can't go into the gym and max deadlift for 6 days in a row. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna feel very good, and your deadlift's gonna fall off, and you're probably gonna hurt yourself. So I needed a workout that was a 6 day workout, and I did this workout probably 15 years ago, and I said, hey, you know what? I had great results. I liked how I looked in the mirror. I was challenged by it. I wanted to go to the gym. So let's do it. Let's recommit. Let's do it. And you know, in order to recommit, I had to give up on the notion, the excuse that I built up inside of my head that I couldn't work out 6 days a week. So if your story's kind of like that, you know, follow my video blog. I'm gonna post this. I'll have this on YouTube. I'll post it often in Twitter and Facebook just to get some exposure for it. My Twitter handle is at capital M, capital W, insurance agent. That's my Twitter handle. You can find me at Northville Insurance as well on Twitter. If you just start typing Northville Insurance, you'll see me at MW Insurance Agent. YouTube, my YouTube channel is mark.williams.insurance.agency. So if you start typing that, you'll find me in YouTube. And in my YouTube channel, you'll also see you'll also see my son. He wants to be a YouTube star so bad. It's just so funny. It's so funny because he's such a charming kid, and he's a nice kid, and he's an articulate young man, 5 years old, and he knows probably more than he should about Titanic. So that's the subject of the month, of the quarter, with him. So you'll get an opportunity in my YouTube channel to see some posts I made with him. And you know, in the evening at dinner, I play back the posts that we made earlier in the morning for him. He's just so pleased with himself, and you know, he's well on his way to being a YouTube star. Because there's some other dads out there that leverage their kids and put their kids in the show and create a little bit of a following and a YouTube channel for themselves. But you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook, Mark Williams, Farmers Insurance Agent. I think the abbreviation for my Facebook page is at Mark Williams Insurance Agency on that one. So a couple of different places to find me. If you want to follow along on the video blog, and I'll talk about my progress. I took some measurements the other week, so about 20 something days into it, I'll give you a measurement update here when we hit 30 days, and 60, and then 90, and so on and so on. And you know, feel free to comment with yours, and you know, maybe it can be like a little training group, little training mastermind group for us 40 somethings that want to get back to our former glory when we looked like King Kong. All right, I'm gonna jump off, but Thomas will be coming in. Talk to you soon.